Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you all will get on in the room. I do not own the rights to this music, but I do own the rights to the intellectual property that I'm going to share. This was the song that we used to open the way in I Say Yes to My Voice. You all voted that you wanted to have more of a supplemental around that in the case of time. So I want to give you all a chance. I do not own the rights to this music. Say hello. Let me know you're here. All right, we're going to get started in just a minute. I'm preparing to share my screen so we can, hey sis, I didn't get a chance to say hello to you. Happy early birthday. I hope that everyone will get on in the room. I do not own the rights to this music. I got something real cute to show y'all. I'm excited to share it. But I know Facebook has been tripping too lately. So share this out if you're watching. Come on in the room. After all the thinking that I did inside my room, my mind seems to go back to you. After all the hell I went through after loving you, I see hell came from hating you. Now I'm on a mountaintop, I see inside my mind. Here's the drama part, I wish I could just hear everybody. Woo! Okay, y'all, we're gonna go on and get into this. Thank you for saying hello. I'm really excited. I'm vibrating again. If you know that we started this together on Sunday in the 1212 Gateway, and even while I don't own the rights to the music, I'm looking forward to sharing with you. And I'm going to go on and share my screen. So we won't be here too long. We can get right into it. I'm just waiting on the computer to catch up with me. All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for coming in the room today. I'm going to be moving a little bit through this presentation pretty quickly. just because forgiveness is a loaded topic, and we are coming at it from the place of the voice, of course. And so a lot of people say, okay, yeah, I know I need that, because once you recognize that you have a block, and we remember, let me give some context again. First of all, altar call, I want to make sure that everybody understands what an altar call is, because some people are unchurched or just don't remember. Altar call is that time in the service where you go, the preacher goes up, or the ministers go up, and they pray, and everybody comes up, and usually there's a certain energy that is released in that altar call. Sometimes words are said that you need. So once a month we come together for altar call, and this particular one just happened to be on the 12/12 gateway. Now the 12/12, and it's called the 12/12 Ascension Portal. I did a 12/12 Ascension Portal last year called I Say Yes to Myself. It was a powerful activation session because of what we were experiencing in the pandemic. And because of that, we came together as a tribe of women who invited their friends and some new family members who joined on, to remember, to clear, to open the way. This particular and the 12/12 gateway is a great way to reset before the winter solstice, which you can use for your vision, and to go higher to set the tone for your new year. If you are waiting on January 1st, you are too late. However, an activation session is something that you can do at any time, I said. So I hope that that's a good reset, because you may say, I need to be reactivated. I need to be activated, and it might be May or March. And so this is not fixed like some of our religious minds are, where we have to do it or we lost it. No, but when you align yourself with the timing and the season, it makes the manifestation that you hold powerful. Now, 2022 is a year that is going to be governed by business boundaries, communication. It's a master builder year. It's a double portion year. It's governed by the energy of two. Where two or more are gathered, I am there. So when we are talking about communication, many of us have known communication when it comes to talking. I laid the foundation in that training, which is still available on YouTube. I Say Yes to My Voice. That when we're talking about voice, we are not just talking about talking. Voice is tone. It is a toning. It's a tuning. It is a sound. It is a communication that comes from the inside. The inner voice can be communicating something totally different than the outer voice. It is not about whether you have the microphone at the front of the room. It is not, and oftentimes those at the front of the room are the ones who need what we talked about on Sunday the most. Why? So I'm going to talk a little bit about that today, and why connecting the dot between forgiveness and the value portion of what I presented. Because when we're talking about forgiveness and money, we talked about connecting, and I'm going to switch. I think I can switch tabs. Let me know in the comments if you can see this. Let's see. Can you see this? Nope. I doubt it. Nope. So I'm gonna come back to here. I went back to my presentation on voice, and I asked the question on voice, value, and vision. How are you communicating to the world? How is your world communicating to you? Are you experiencing your worth? Are you feeding your vision or expressing your doubt? Are you willing to invite new mind, new money, mission, and manifestation? And what I said was one of a leader's most powerful attributes is the ability to forgive. Forgiveness can be a powerful opportunity for reconnection, both with the offender and with ourselves. Learning to forgive can help a person move forward in their life rather than becoming a roadblock to success. So that's the quick. Now you've been updated. Now I want you to check this out and laugh a little bit with me. Maybe you'll laugh, but it applies to so many of us. Let's see if the technology will work. Check this out, y'all.
You know I'm mad at you.
Why?
You know why nowadays I'm the bigger now.
Are you bigger?
Yeah, because you can't be called when I was the baby. And now I'm baby no more. I can talk. They can see me talking. And they can hear me talking. And they won't hear me talking like a baby. Ever again. Because that's how I was talking like a baby while I was in my mom's stuff.
I want you to hear it again. It's powerful.
You know I'm mad at you.
Why?
Because you know why nowadays I'm the bigger now.
Are you bigger?
Yeah, because you can't be called when I was the baby. And now I'm baby no more. I can talk. And they can see me talking. And they can hear me talking. And they won't hear me talking like a baby. Ever again. Because that's how I was talking like a baby while I was in my mom's stuff.
How many of you can relate to that? They can hear me talking. They can see me talking. But what are you saying? And when I talked about success and value, remember, money is my own natural energy yield. You've already heard me teach on that. I don't want to get all excited on teaching on money like that right now. But it is a reflection of energy, and it touches every aspect of our lives. If it didn't touch every aspect of our lives, when we don't have it, we wouldn't get sick and upset. When we do have it, we wouldn't ball out of control or lose our or do retail therapy. When we want some of it, we wouldn't fall out with family members and have breakdowns. There are still people in our grandmother's line who don't speak to each other because of money. There's still property and land rights that we have lost or given away because of our relationship with money. Money is not just about the paper. It is a medium and an exchange of our word, of our signature, of our birthright. And so that's a deeper conversation, and it has layers. When you unconsciously hold any money mistakes of yourself and others that cause you shame, guilt, or regret, it costs you. And you charge others to pay for mistakes that they didn't make. Somebody say ouch or amen in the comments. Some of us are charging others with the way we talk, the way we respond, the way we shut down, the way we open up. Some of us, it has cost us because we don't know how to let go. We don't know how to forgive. We don't know how to surrender. We don't know how to ask and make requests for what we want. We're talking about communication, thereby creating a block to our own natural energy yield. We're laying the foundation for forgiveness. So let's crack the code and do a little word magic in the word forgiveness. So we know that for means to get ahead of or in front of. When you are looking to manifest something, sometimes we move into the doingness of a thing before we look at the energy that we're holding or carrying to manifest a thing. Because many of us have been trained by institutions that teach us how to think. But they don't teach us what to think or where to find the truth and the resources. Any time that you have have discovered something, most of the time it's your own curiosity. And so when we're talking about getting ahead of something or getting in front of it, we have made ourselves a martyr. But if you look at the word forgiveness, it is the word give. And most people focus on the give, meaning to give over, to I get in front and I give you something, right? But that sometimes slows down the forgiveness process, because then we start to look at the fact that they don't deserve it. So let's look at forgiveness as a gift. It's a thing given to someone without payment or a present. Do you see the word magic? A lot of times words tell us a lot about energy. It tells us a lot about origin. And then there's the word nest or nest. Do you hear the word nest in nest, right? Or nest in nest. And I'm going to show you another word magic code that's connected to the divine feminine, which governs love, sex, and money, which a girl is always teaching about. What is a nest? A structure, a place made or chosen by a bird for laying eggs and sheltering its young. Well, what kind of eggs are we laying that we want to hatch when we are talking about our voice, our value, and our vision? So where are we laying these eggs, huh? Come on now. Is it yours? Are you laying yours? Are you covering up someone else's? But a nest is a structure or a place chosen by a bird. So listen, that's one part of the word magic. But today we're going to focus just a little bit on gift and get up out of here. But I can't leave without talking about feminine leadership. I cannot leave without talking about those of us who were built to be emotional creatures, those who have carried the codes inside of us for births of a nation. They said that when you teach a man, you teach an individual. But when you teach a woman, you teach a nation. So therefore, they say if you want to change the world, that until the woman in the West is free, that there is no freedom. Why? Because of our mind. But look at the word forgiveness. And I can't see the comments just yet, but if you look at the word forgiveness, don't you see another word? I want to come off real quick into StreamYard, and I want to look into the comments. Do you see another word? Do you see another word in the word forgiveness? Come on now, participate in this with me today. Do you see another word in the word forgiveness? Come on. Put it in the comments. Come on now. I'm waiting. Do you see another word? That's good. That's good right there. Okay, given. Okay, good. Another one. 4. Okay, what else? We already did 4. What else? Nobody else. Or, okay. Oh, I like that. Now, let me tell you, when we talk about commerce, or is also a word that most of us read past in commerce and doing business and contracts, by the way. So that's a good catch. But I'm going to go, just for the sake of time, I'm going to go back to this. Do you see the word Venus in there? Do you see Venus? It's in there. We're talking about fertility and the ability to manifest a vision. We're talking about that laying eggs, Venus. Venus is the thing that governs your love, your sex, and your money. So for women, it is imperative that we revisit our voice and the things that have shut our voice down when we talk about manifesting it, our value, charging our worth, moving into the life that we deserve to have and that we want to attract. So look, You all have heard Proverbs, a man's gifts makes room for him. Of course, we can change. We say our gifts makes room for us, but how? Why is it that we're talking about the gift? So I want to talk a little bit about, when we talk about forgiveness, another gift, and that is the gift of atonement. See, reparation for wrong or injury is, yes, that's one way to look at the word atonement, but there is more in this gift and this word. When we are talking about forgiveness, it is not enough just to say I'm sorry. It's not enough just to apologize and feel wrong, because that's about what you did. When we talk about the energy and power of forgiveness in relationship to the yes to our voice, our value, and our vision, we are talking about repairing, reparations. Now, reparations is something that we need to talk more about in the collective. Reparations is something that we seem to have spiritual amnesia on. We're the only group of people who do not pursue reparations. We accept apologies, empty apologies. Therefore, we accept empty promises. Ouch, amen, somebody. Oh my God. I say it again. We accept empty apologies and we give empty apologies, but we do not set up a process. When there is true forgiveness, there is a reparations process. We need it in the collective, but we need it in our families. We need it in our finances. We need it in our businesses. How do you look at it as a gift and not something that you have to do? See, when you think it's something that you have to do, it feels obligatory. It feels rehearsed. It feels like something that you're trying to do because God said it. But why aren't you doing it? Because you, the God within you, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God. What is in your word? Anger? Because even when you don't speak it, even when you don't deal with a person, when you've been hurt, when you've been trespassed against, yes, we pray, forgive our trespasses and those who trespass against us. But there is an atonement process and the Jews in particularly are masterful at practicing or teaching it, because and requiring that when you offend that population of people, or when you are offensive we don't look at reparations. How do you repair the wrong and the injury for yourself first? Forgiveness. When you're talking about manifesting through your voice, your value, and your vision, it's a gift to yourself and it's a gift to the world. There is more in this gift. Even when you look at the word atone, you see the voice, you see the value in it, because you see a tone in it. What is a tone? What is the atone? Well, in music, there's the atone that all instruments must sound themselves to in order to begin playing their particular note of music. Come on now. Ooh, that's good right there. Come on. Y'all with me? Somebody with me right here? Come on. That is for you. Did I say? Let me say it again. For those who know music, those who have been in the band, those who know a little bit about orchestras, that when the director gets up, there's always somebody who sounds the A tone. You tune up the instrument to the A tone. And so the A tone is also more than even in spirituality, the A tone. The A tone. I wish I could just get up here and be like some of the people who talk and just namaste their way through, but no, I don't. I'm being my authentic self when it moves through me like this. It's the Rev Coach part of me. But let's talk about the Rev Coach CEO part. That is the gift that I want to leave you with today, because there is more to this particular atonement process, right? How many of you even know what the atonement process is? How many of you, you get preachers get up and tell you all the time, you need to forgive. You need to forgive. It's 7 times 70 and it's 7 and all of that, quoting scriptures and throwing it at you. And sometimes the old folks say, baby, you need to learn how to forgive. And that's true. But when there is shame and guilt, let me go back a little bit. Let me go back a little bit. Let me go back a little bit. Let me go back so we can go forward. There's a tone and an energy you emit when there is shame and guilt. And it's not the love energy that allows you to speak your truth, live your truth, and love your truth. In other words, when we're talking about money, we can't discount. And many of us have been discounting our services, discounting our offering, discounting our gifts because we don't think that it holds any value, particularly when there's chaos in the world. And so your money and your relationship to money is a reflection of mindset. Okay? Now, when you see this, tell me what you see. I'm going to come off again and come in so we can talk a little bit together. What else do you see? Well, I'm going to give you a minute to look at it. Go back so you can see it. What do you see? Please answer in the comments. What do you see here? Very good. Very, very good. Keep going. Keep going. Color, sound, movement, balance, sound waves, frequency, instruments, and that is the one. That's the one right there. We are a living instrument. The atonement is the gift. You are the gift you've been waiting to open, but you got to get present with and live your colors out loud. You can't talk about tone without talking about tune when we look at word magic. Your voice is a clue. Healing the voice and the value is tuning yourself up. How do you tune yourself? How do you raise your frequency? Even the body must be toned and tuned, just like these instruments. I want you to take a breath right where you are. You asked for the supplemental. I hope it's been helpful to you. I pray that you can see the value of doing your work beyond the mind. In 2022, I'm going to be taking anyone who wants to work with me on a journey. I'm very clear that my work is about taking you on a journey. It's not just a one-time workshop or one-time experience. The one of the ways I'm going to open up 2022, the Master Builder number, is with new mind, new money. And I want you to invite you to join. Why do I invite you to join? Because it's time, y'all. It's time for us to know that there's a table that's been prepared for us. And so this is what I'm inviting you to. Let me turn this down. I'm sorry, before I get carried away. I want to take you on a sacred success journey through this mental wealth boot camp. I do my work. I don't just talk it. And I want you to come and answer the call. And I want you to be a part of it. If you still would like to get the recording, the 1212 Gateway Energy is alive and well all the way through the winter solstice. And I want you to consider the work that we can get done together. Will it be all this deep? No, but there is a process available for your feminine leadership, for your vision, for the desires of your heart. And I thank you so much for joining, for asking for this supplemental, because in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God. You, God in you, as you, and through you. You are the instrument, the color, the frequency, the tuning, the sound waves, the balance, the microphone in your family. You are the voice. Now you get to create the value and the vision that you will live. Don't get distracted by the commercialness of this time and this season. This is the time to tap into attune, atone, and to find sources, particularly for spiritual entrepreneurs, particularly for creatives, particularly for those who are gifted and multi-passionate. You have many ways that your gifts show up, because this is the season of our sovereignty in a whole new way. A new world order is being established on the earth. And you don't want to be AI. You want to be live, not Memorex. So I know those are a lot of analogies. Are there any questions for any of you that are here? Any ahas, digestions that in this time? Anyone? All right. Bessie said attune, atone, and attain. Come on, Bessie. Attune, atone, and attain. Yes, yes, yes. Anyone else? Any ahas, digestions? I'm waiting on you. All right. So those of you who already enrolled there, you will be getting an email. Yes, you are the instrument. Okay, there we go. Balance is necessary. All right. The machine is catching up to you and your manna. I loved releasing this. This has been my love offering at the close of this year. Those of you who enrolled, you will be receiving an email with the promotion, the special for you to get into New Mind, New Money, into the 7-day experience. And those of you who did not attend the 1212 Gateway Session Live, the activation session is just as powerful. There is a love offering, and I will send you the link on how to get it if you inbox me and you desire it, so that you can get right on into this vortex that we are creating for ourselves. I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Share this with someone who wasn't here today. See you on the other side, sweethearts.